Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name is John McDonald, and today we're going to make a bit of a funky bouquet. And I want to use some of this beautiful willow that I've cut from my garden. I also want to reuse these straw pieces that we made at Christmas and then used for another design as well. So this is really a piece of wire that straw has been bound onto, and you could use raffia or twine. I used the silver wire just to give a highlight because it was Christmas, but essentially you make yourself a flexible shape that could be quite useful. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a bouquet, and for the base of our bouquet I'm going to use a metal ring, so basically like a wreath ring, or the ones that you would use for making like a Christmas bouquet. And I'm going to use 3 strong wires here, and the first thing I'm going to do is just tape them off. So the reason I'm going to tape them is that when this ends up as a stem for our bouquet, it's also not going to rust because it'll be covered. Plus, when you tape a wire, it makes it stickier for adding to other things as well. So that's important. So what we need to do is just make sure that we've got all our materials ready. So I've got my ring, I've got my 3 wires. I might need to tie things. So I've got this paper covered binding wire. And if you roll it up into like a little roll like that and just cut, you give yourself lots of nice little pieces for adding. Now I'm always quite economic, and I'm always trying to basically do things without overusing them. So I tend to cut them too short, which is really stupid. But today I'm not. So we're just going to bring that in. And actually I can use the strength of the actual frame as well. So that's one leg. I don't want these too long down here, and these wires are really thick, so they're actually a bit of a pest for cutting. So I'd rather just leave them, get lots of strength in it. I'm not going to worry that the tapes come off that bit there, because the bit that I'm really worried about for water is actually going to be the stem of this. And this doesn't need to look overly pretty because it's going to be hidden. By the time we make the bouquet, it'll be hidden. So it's just. So this is really just a rough frame base, and this is the type of thing you could actually reuse it if you're going to be keeping the bouquet for yourself or in the house. And just to tidy it off, I'll tape the stem down. So that gives us a base, like a platform to produce things, to create a frame, and this will all be hidden once we've got started. So I'm going to start with my willow. Now, I'm not thinking it really needs to be in water, so I'm not too worried about the stems coming down here. We're just going to bring them round. And they're quite flexible, so we're not going to worry too much. If this looks a little bit rough, it's not meant to be rough, but it won't really matter. And the thing as well is, once we add a certain volume, we will create a kind of point where the materials start to hold themselves. So I'm not going to overly fix this just now because it will just start to come together. Even come more into the center. So that's the start of it. And I want to get a bit of this in here as well. So I can bring that to there. So I'm going to use the paper covered wire really just to catch this. And if you're using paper covered wire to do something like this, I would be inclined not to trim any of it until the end, unless it's going to be in a place where you're not going to be able to get at it. Because these points here can be quite useful for adding other pieces. So if you trim them, you're going to then end up adding in more, whereas you might have just been able to do it with what you had. So as you can see, I'm just doing like a twist. So like I can take that one there that we already had, give it a twist, bring it over, and we'll attach it there. But I think this is kind of quite nice with the natural materials. So having the straw, having the willow is giving us quite a natural effect. Now, if you're quite a crafty sort of person, you're going to love doing something like this because it's quite therapeutic, quite relaxing. Personally, I think some of the crafty things that people make, they're wonderful, but sometimes you can just buy something very similar in the shops. Whereas the beauty of doing something crafty is that you can make something that you're not going to get in the shops. So something like this, for example, just is special and different. And again, you can make this and maybe keep it and dry it, or redesign it with something else at a later date. So again, I'm just using that there, and this one here, just to bring these back in. Like we can take them to that point. So I really want this to go round in circles, have a bit of movement in a circular way. A few pieces coming off is fine, but the problem with lines coming out, unless you're making that a feature, is it can tend to take the eye out of what you're actually doing, and it distracts from the centre. So now we need to decide where we're putting this. So the wire that is inside these pieces of straw is the same wire that I used for creating the frame, making the legs on the frame. And again, I just want to bring these corners in rather than them disappearing. So if you're in a shop and you're wanting to make something that's a little bit different, then this could work for you. If you've got free time, then that's a good opportunity to make things that are a bit different. So if you're wanting to get a bit of a difference for your customer, then this is the type of thing that's going to allow you to do that. But it does take a little bit of time, but it is quite fun. Now with the twigs, if you want to keep them and make this in advance, as long as you put them somewhere cool and cold, they're going to just last. It's not going to be a big issue. So just doing that just to bring that in. Same with this one. Just bring it in. Can even just fold that behind just to get rid of it if it's short. So now we can just start to tidy up our frame. So we can take out these tie pieces, just trim them short, fold it behind. If you want, you can take off any of these wee bits that you don't like. But that's our frame. So we've got quite a nice easy handle. We've got an interesting bouquet that we can add flowers to. So flower wise, I've really just got some tulips. So we're just going to add these in. Now, I don't want this to be heavy neither, so let's just bring in our longer tulips first. But I really want the tulips to be like a block of colour in the centre. And for all we're adding these, we're still going to kind of work on a hand tie form. So bringing in those stems in a spiral shape. Just bring that colour through. So I want this to be interesting. I want this that you see the mechanic and you appreciate the work that went into making the frame, rather than we've made it and it starts to disappear in a big haze of flowers, which would be lovely, but what was the point of making the actual frame then, if that's the case? Now, one of the things about tulips is that they grow. They just follow the light and they move in different ways. And I think this will just become more and more interesting as the flowers start to do that. I'm also looking to see that we've not got any kind of gap of colour. So I'm really shying away from filling it with foliage because I don't think it needs it. I think like this is just going to be fine. Yeah, into here. So as you can see, the frame is creating an interesting way of holding the flowers. Again, I'll just use a little bit of this binding wire. So this is the binding wire from Oasis. I think it's really, really good. And it's not plastic, so it is biodegradable. Essentially, metal counts as being biodegradable because it is a natural material. So I'm just going round the stems and just bound that off. There we have that. And we can put our bouquet into our vase. You want this nice and full with water, and there you go. We've created something that's really different, that's really eye-catching. Using simple materials, we've really just got willow, straw, some wire and some tulips. So it's stripped down, but it's creating a lot of interest. There's a lot of movement, and the colour is what gives it a real pop. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, click here to subscribe, tap the bell, and that'll keep you up to date with all the designs we do. And we really look forward to seeing you for our next video.